Hello everyone, welcome back to Stock Market Meridian. Today is 29th June 2026 and you're watching today's pre-market report. Let's begin with global markets. Starting with the US markets, all major indices opened with a huge gap down and closed with a negative bias. Coming to the European markets, a similar trend was seen there as well, with major indices ending in the red. Now looking at the Asian markets, heavy selling pressure was clearly visible. Japan indices closed nearly 4% down and today opened at around same levels. China markets are also fell nearly 3% and South Korea markets witnessed massive selling pressure, closing around 6% lower and today opened nearly similar level. We will discuss about Gift Nifty at the end of this video. Now let's move to commodities section. US WTI crude oil is currently trading at around $69 to $71 per barrel, while Brent crude oil is trading at nearly $72 to $74 per barrel. In Indian commodities market, crude oil futures declined by nearly 3%, while natural gas futures slipped close to 1%. In the precious metal segment, Indian gold futures closed with gains of nearly 0.7%. While international gold futures are trading at around 0.5% lower. Indian silver futures closed with gains of nearly 0.8%, while international silver futures are trading slightly negative with around 0.1% downside. Now let's check about ADR's data. On the negative side, only the Reliance ADR closed weak. On the positive side, Wipro, Infosys, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank and Dr. Reddy's Labs showed strength. Now moving to the FIIs and DIs data. Since markets were closed on Friday, so we are discussing about Thursday's data. FIIs net buys at 383 crores, while DIs net buying at 5,747 crores. Specifically, FIIs were medium bullish on stocks and stock futures, medium bearish on index options and neutral on index futures. DIs remained strongly bullish on stocks and moderately bullish on index futures. Retail investors remained strong bullish on index options and neutral on remaining segments. Now let's check the economic calendar. On Thursday, US core PCE inflation data was released and both month-on-month and year-on-year came exactly in line with previous and market expectations. Also, US GDP data is significantly better than expectations and previous level, and US initial jobless claims data came positive. On Friday, India's foreign reserves data came slightly higher than previous level, and today, India's industrial production data will be updated. Tomorrow, key global economic data includes China manufacturing PMI, UK GDP data, German CPI data, US jobs opening data, and US consumer confidence data will be updated. Before moving further, a quick reminder. I upload pre-market videos every single morning before market opens and also post-market videos every evening after market close. So if you don't want to miss any important updates related to markets, make sure you stay connected with Stock Market Meridian and also please subscribe to the channel. Now let's look at geopolitical updates. Again, tensions escalated sharply following a cargo vessel's attack in Strait of Hormuz. In retaliation, US Navy and Air Force fighter jets launched major airstrikes targeting Iranian military infrastructure near the Strait of Hormuz, including missiles, drones, and radar facilities. On other side, Iran rejected direct responsibility for this cargo vessel's attack, but responded by launching multiple missiles and drones towards neighboring Gulf nations including Bahrain and Kuwait, targeting US-linked military sites. Following this escalation, US President Donald Trump issued a strong warning, stating that US had struck Iranian missiles and drone sites and warned that Iran will no longer exist if ceasefire violation continues. Adding further tensions, Israel forces also carried out separate drones and airstrikes in southern Lebanon, just a day after Israel and Lebanon signed a framework agreement. Overall, geopolitical tensions remain highly elevated and markets may remain sensitive to any fresh developments. Entire the world knows that Trump and USA has failed over Iran in this war. But again and again, they both Iran and USA trying to keep these escalations on live. Don't know what they are actually motive for this. And another update from Trump related to India is Trump has renewed his warning that BRICS nations could face 100% tariffs if they pursue policies aimed at weakening the US dollar or creating an alternative reserve currency. This becomes important because the upcoming BRICS 2026 summit will be hosted by India in September, also for India-US trade deal related. Now let's move to company specific updates. First update is from Power Finance Corporation and REC related. The boards of both companies has officially approved their merger scheme. The share exchange ratio has been fixed at 88 PFC shares for every 100 REC shares. This means for every 100 REC shares held, shareholders will receive 88 PFC shares. Analysts suggest this swap ratio is approximately 5% favorable for REC shareholders based on recent valuation. However, the merger still requires approval from SEBI, stock exchanges, shareholders, and NCLT. Next update is from HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank released a major regulatory update regarding a high-profile internal investigation. The bank had appointed external law firms to investigate allegations revised by Mr. Chakraborty. After a detailed 3 months review involving thousands of documents and interviews with directors and senior management, the final reports rejected all the allegations. The review found no evidence supporting the claims. This effectively clears a major corporate governance overhang for HDFC Bank. Next update is from Ashoka Buildcon. The company has received an overseas infrastructure contract from Guyana's Central Housing and Planning Authority. The project involves construction of a 4-lane highway worth $35.42 million, approximately 335 crores rupees. This project is expected to be completed within 20 months. Next update is from BEML. BEML received an additional export order worth around $5.35 million, approximately 50 crores from Middle East region. With this new order, the total contract value rises to $41.7 million, while total international order booking now stand at $112 million. This highlights BEML's growing international presence. Next update is from Lupin. Lupin has received tentative approval from US FDA for generic tablets used in prostate cancer treatments. This approval covers 40 mg and 80 mg strength, and additionally Lupin has approved for 120 mg and 160 mg strengths, providing more dosing flexibility. Next update is from Blue Spring subsidiary Strait Energy Services. The company has secured 2 large O&M contracts extension from Vedanta Group. Combined contract value stands at 1,626 crores. Interestingly, this is almost equal to the company's current market capitalization. Both contracts will begin from 1st July 2026 for a duration of 5 years. Next update is from Tata Motors. Tata Motors clarified recent reports about partnership discussion with Stellantis. The company stated that discussions are ongoing under a non-binding MOU signed in February 2026. However, no final agreement has been signed yet. Next update is from Vikran Engineering. The company has secured a massive EPC order worth 3,517 crores for a 969 megawatt solar power projects in Maharashtra, and the project is expected to be completed within 12 months. Despite cancellation of a smaller solar project worth 354 crores, this large project significantly improves revenue visibility. Next update is from PTC Industries. The company approved rising up to 1,800 crores through QIP, preferential issues or convertible warrants, and the borrowing limit were also increased from 350 crores to 600 crores. Next update is from Waaree Energies. Company clarified recent media reports regarding US Customs investigation. After external review, authorities confirmed no compliance issues were found. This removes a major regulatory overhang. Next update is from Power Grid. Power Grid has fully commissioned its solar transmission scheme in Andhra Pradesh. This project supports 3,500 megawatt solar capacity, including 2,500 megawatts from Anantapur and 1,000 megawatts from Kurnool. Next update is from KEC International. Power Grid has revoked KEC's 9 months exclusion order effective from 26 June 2026. This means KEC can once again participate in all power grid tenders. This is a major positive for further order inflows. Next update is from JSW Infrastructure. The company successfully completed its QIP worth 7,502 crores. The issue saw strong participation from major institutional investors including Fedilite, SBI Mutual Fund and HDFC Mutual Funds. This strengthens JSW Infrastructure's capital base significantly. Now finally, let's look at GIFT Nifty data. On previous trading session, GIFT Nifty closed at 24,090 level with mild negative bias. Today, GIFT Nifty opened at 24,060 level, means with a 30 points gap down. That's all for today's pre-market report. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I will see you again in today's post-market report. Until then, signing off. Bye bye. Jai Hind.